Hey, yo, what up? This is Anders. I'm here at Chronic Inc. with Tony, about to get tatted. Finish up my sleeve. Let's get it.
Why can't I feel anything? Quit tweaking, but I might start popping pills again. Back in the trap where I feel real again.
Chronic Inc. family, what is going on? Today I'm joined by an up-and-coming star. Anders, what's going on, my brother? A lot of cameras, you know what I'm saying?
What up?
I don't know where to look. But today he's getting a tattoo by Tony. Tony, say what up, bro? Hey. So, Anders, I see you already. I just met you right now. I see you all the tattoos. What are you getting today?
So today, we're doing like a mask and a snake on my
yeah.
arm right here. Reminds you of the snakes out here.
Yeah.
Keep it on my left arm.
Quick face tat, like 6'9" now.
I don't know, maybe if I get so lit where I'm like, it doesn't matter anymore, I got a face tat, yeah.
I'm so interested in your story, man. Like, my favorite track, Diamonds, hard. No, fam, like it's hard. Like, how did you even get discovered? What was your come up story?
I mean, the discovery was, I think it was like, you know, I cooked up 2 songs, Choosy in the Days, I put them out. And then, you know, from there, it was just organic. Like, it was just kind of like me at home kind of uploading it.
Yeah.
And then from there, I guess people just kind of picked up, and it was just all word of mouth, really. People sharing it. There was no, like, major, you know.
There's no cosign, like no major.
Yeah, no
cosigner?
blogs or nothing like that. Or, like, and then slowly they just started picking it up. People started sharing it. And then as the buzz grew, like, I became more, I guess, motivated.
Yeah.
And, you know, more excited about it. And then just like even up until now, everything's just been like the growth and the exposure is all really organic.
But how did the whole NST group form? And what does NST stand for?
So NST stands for No Small Talk. And that's something I started with one of my managers, Derek, and eventually Will. And it's just kind of like this brand that, you know, we've created to have aside from the music, something to, you know, that we can all work on that isn't just music, right? It's like more of a brand that we can attach to and you know, like rep. Because I just think it's a lot doper to just be repping like a brand rather than like us wearing Anders chains or something.
No,
like
100%,
that. Like,
100%.
Yeah.
Actually, I really like that. No small talk.
Yeah.
That's actually really dope. So again, I was talking about how I love Diamonds. I love the creative process of you writing your songs and everything. I think like you switch up, like you have that trap flow, then you have that slow R&B flow, and you would consider yourself an R&B artist, yeah?
Yeah. I consider myself a singer.
Singer, yes.
Yeah.
So, like, what was your favorite songwriting from?
I don't know. That's tough.
Yeah.
I feel like every like different song is like a different, like I'm in a different mood.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, one song that I like when I'm in this kind of vibe, I might not want to hear it when I'm in this kind of vibe.
Yeah, no.
So it just kind of depends, like, what mood I'm in.
I got it.
Yeah.
So how about, like, do you have a favorite lyric that stood out when you wrote it and you're like, oh shit, this is fire, like, I'm ready to lay down a vocal on it?
Fuck. I think all the shit's fire, so.
Hey. Alright, no small talk. Go, we're done with that. So any 3 artists that you would love to collaborate with, it doesn't matter the genre, any 3 artists, dream artists that you would love to collaborate with, it's your time.
I mean, I mainly want to collab with, like, I guess, like, rappers.
Rappers?
And producers, but probably Thugger is one of them.
Young Thug?
Yeah, Thugger. I want to fuck with Sway Lee.
Hey.
I don't know, obviously like hometown heroes like Drake, The Weeknd, those would be cool.
Yeah.
But I'm dying to get in with Young Thug. Young Thug's watching this.
So, you know, in every individual's like career path, whatever, there's always a moment where you're like, yo, this is destined for me. Like, I'm gonna go do this. For example, for myself, I think I was telling you earlier, I was like, I used to make videos in my room. And the moment in high school when I created a skit and I performed it on a talent show, and my pops was like, oh, this is sick. That's when I kind of like, I was like, oh, damn, like I could do this. You know what I'm saying? What was that moment for you?
I think the real moment, I mean...
You can tell them when you told me.
What up? I feel like there's a collection of moments that kind of build up to it, right?
Yeah.
But like things like traveling, meeting people, like seeing how the music affects people, like things like that. But you know, like big moments like the Phoenix, where we did the Phoenix, where you're like shit, like finally, like I'm about to perform, first time ever. Like this is it. Like like this is what I'm gonna do.
So those moments like that kind of like made you.
Yeah. The Phoenix was a big one.
You want to talk about that story you told me when the shorty asked you to?
Oh yeah.
Tell that. I think the fans would love to hear that story, man.
So one time I was with my ex when I first met her.
Okay.
She asked me to sing a song for her.
Yeah.
So she picked like a hard ass like Robin Thicke song to sing. I was like,
Robin Thicke, yeah.
I'm like, oh,
what song
real?
exactly was it?
It was Lost Without You.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm like, it was like all falsetto and all that shit. Whatever. She's like, yo, you gotta sing this for me, whatever. She wasn't really giving me no choice.
I mean, just to give people the setting, you guys were in a car.
We were in a car.
Okay.
Yeah. So she played it, and then we found like some instrumental, whatever. Sang it for her, and then that was just kind of like, you know, let's just say it worked.
Yeah.
And then from then on, it was like, that was when kind of like the idea of, oh, like you could sing and actually like, you know, like the voice is there. And then a little while later, just like, you know, life takes different turns, and then you're like, I'm finally like, you know, let's actually do this, let's make music. So
yeah, I can't believe you sang Lost Without You, yo. Like Robin Thicke songs are, you're right, like they're high falsetto, like I can't even imagine, bro. Like,
but she went out of the way, like she did the most. She was making sure it was a hard one. Like she wanted me to fuck her up.
Yeah. Loki, she has a video recording of you, bro.
No, she does probably. Yeah.
So now leading up to, you said your first performance, Phoenix, right? That was like your first one. Congratulations on that, man.
Thank you.
I think I read on the website, I think it was Photo Well, where you said there was no vocabulary to describe that feeling that night.
Yeah.
And was that was Will, right?
Yeah. Will does the blog writing.
So,
yeah.
Talk to me about that the night before. Like, were you able to sleep, waking up? Like, tell me the process until leading to the stage.
I mean, the whole time leading up to the show, I kind of like trained myself to be calm about it. Like, I kind of just told myself like, yo, this is just what I'm gonna do. It's just any other day.
This is it, yeah.
Like, you know, try to keep. I'm very nonchalant, like when it comes to shit like that. I mean, like even leading up to the show, like people are like, yo, aren't you excited? Like you don't seem excited. I'm like, no, I am. I just like.
Yeah.
I hold it in, you know. I don't I'm not like.
No, I get it. You're not trying to like jump
too
off
expressive
the walls
about it.
Yeah.
Even though I am excited, but I don't know. Waking up that day, leading up to the show, I tried to just keep my mind like clear, because not only was it my first show, it was my first performance. So that was like my first time like getting in front of a crowd and actually performing. Right. So there was just like a whole lot of like nerve building up.
For
where
sure.
You're like, you don't know how it goes, right?
It was like the anxiety of before you getting on stage.
Yeah.
And then when it starts, you're good. Like you're in your zone.
But like the second you hit the stage, you kind of you lose that nervousness and you just kind of get into character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, do you remember yourself like kind of like singing and looking at the fans and them wording like your words? Like, how did that feel? Like, that's probably crazy.
That's lit, because you never really like.
Yeah.
That feeling is like, it's like watching, you know, like those are like the fruits of labor, like seeing how it affects people. That's like what keeps you motivated. Yeah.
I can't even imagine, bro.
Yeah.
Anders, you need to teach me how to sing.
Just shower a lot.
So the final question I have is, so I asked you earlier, what's it like being in the industry, right? So what's it like being a Canadian artist in the industry? You know, can you tell me anything just about being like, you know, there's a lot of like artists or kids that look up to you, that want to follow your path, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you know, Anders is my favorite artist.
Right.
Now, what's it like being there now? And
I mean, I feel like there's still a long way to go. But being Canadian, especially being like Asian and whatnot, like we don't really have like an example, right? We don't have that like example in music where people can look up to. Like where, like I guess in acting, people look at like, I don't know, like Jackie Chan or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I guess my real goal is to kind of be that example and make people realize like, hey, just because I'm this and that doesn't mean I can't do this. Like, and I guess, you know, pave the way.
Congrats on everything.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Look out for me and Anders' YouTube cover, Robin Thicke. We're gonna come out with that.
Yeah, I'm playing the guitar though. He's singing.
I just wanna fuck on your bitch. I wanna fuck on your bitch. I wanna teach you new tricks. I just might smash in the whip.